Imagine some of the worst slums you could ever conceive. Kibera slums, Nairobi, Kenya. Kibera is home to more than 50,000 orphans who have lost their parents to AIDS. God's vision to reach out to 5,000 of these most needy children was revealed to Operation Care International. Thus, Operation Care Africa, Feeding the 5,000, was born. We spent 3 full days distributing to the children backpacks, t-shirts, and salvation bracelets with the help of our 300 volunteers and Joy Evangelistic Ministry, our partner in Africa. As a sign of servanthood, we washed the children's feet and gave them new socks and shoes to replace the barely recognizable ones. Each child received basic hygiene supplies: toothbrush, toothpaste, washcloth, and soap. In addition to food, eyeglasses were given to both the children and parents who needed them. Operation Care did not only meet some of these children's physical needs, but helped feed their spiritual needs as well. Jesus Christ was glorified, and God saved 5,000 kids who accepted Jesus as their Lord and Savior. That's right, the same number of kids we wanted to reach. It was simply amazing to see God work in such a mighty way and see all those little souls praising God and waving their hands in the air, sporting their new salvation bracelets. God blessed us with the opportunity to visit the Maasai tribe. People are still living more remotely than you could ever imagine. They still live in houses made of hardened clay soil with no electricity or running water. Young girls are married off, even as young as 8 years old. Our lead pastor, Pastor Joshua Kaguni of Joy Evangelistic Ministries, is doing a great job by training Christian pastors who are part of the tribe and are speaking their language, how to reach out to their own people.
We have been able to preach to thousands of people, resulting in which many souls have come to the Lord.
They also are paying teachers who help the children learn to read and write, and at the same time introduce them to the love and saving grace of Jesus Christ.
So the Lord helped us. We started off a school in a remote area in Masailand. We started off with 6 children, and now the number has grown to over 80.
The nearest school for the Maasai children is 12 miles away. Children wake up at 4 a.m. and walk up to 3 hours to school. Operation Care International will help build a Christian school for these precious little ones so they will have brighter tomorrows. We also visited Vijiji Orphanage. What a blessing to see 31 children stand up, state their names, and state what they want to be.
When I grow up, I want to be a musician, a nurse, policewoman, a news reporter, a pharmacist, a pastor.
Our hearts went out to the children and the amazing women who minister at this orphanage. God is at work in Nairobi, and we have been blessed to hear reports and stories already told of God changing lives from the work we were able to do there.
It was a great, wonderful opportunity to minister to the kids, and a great testimony to the compassion of Christ.
Before we left, we entrusted them to the 51 churches which joined and became Operation Care Africa, and to 100 pastors who have just undergone a 5-day Awana training. One of these pastors is Dr. Ndungu, a dentist who became a minister in Marurui slum, Nairobi.
We thank God that we had an opportunity that some of us volunteered and went for a course to be trained for Awana, which was gladly sponsored by Operation Care Africa, and most of even the pastors from the area had an opportunity also to go for the training.
The sweetest touch of God in this amazing trip is the coming forward of these 100 pastors and workers on the final day of the Awana training, confessing their repentant hearts for mistreating and not giving values to these hurting and needy slum kids. God's grace and your giving allowed souls to be saved, lives to be touched, and needs to be met.
We had all the goodies for them. We had shoes, we had backpacks, we had bought all the toothbrushes and the paste. We had bought all these things ready for them.
We could not have done God's great work there without people like you, and we need your help to continue this work. Please consider helping Operation Care by visiting our website at www.operationcaredallas.org. Email us at susiejopcare@sbcglobal.net or by calling 972-681-3567. Any amount would help in our many ministries, local and worldwide. Would you be God's instrument in touching and changing lives, thus changing the world? Will you prayerfully consider financial giving to support this cause? Will you help take Jesus to the world? Changing lives, changing the world.